Already. Let's see. I'm gonna actually be smart about this today. Because the last couple streams I've had to do, at least the last couple streams where it's ended in, like, been morning streams, I've had to, like, always abruptly cut them short. And today, I'm going to be smart about it, and instead of, like, having to abruptly cut the stream because I have to I have to do things at noon, I'm going to set an alarm for myself to go off at 11:50 so I can start thinking about wrapping it up. You know what's a great idea, and by great idea I mean terrible idea? Let's go ahead and try to do this rift again. Because that worked so well last... Ow. Off to a great start already. Alright. Okay, and jumping towards the things is not exactly what I meant to do. Haha. Haha, yeah, so this is not going well. If I can just get up there, I might be able to help them out. Or at least get close enough to target that thing. Hey, Blackwell, get Sarah back up. Bull can take care of that thing. Okay, Sarah took her potion. That's good. So now Moira might be a good idea to just, like, be in the center ring. Well, let's see. Oh. Well, I was about to switch to Bull to save him, but, yeah, that didn't work. Shit, that's not gonna work. Well, that wasn't the worst idea I've had, it's just stupid tree demons made it not that great an idea. You know, I'm gonna try a different party combination because Blackwall and Iron Bull are not doing it for me. Maybe I can figure something else out. Let's see. Actually, why am I walking to the camp when I can just fast travel? I'm not even walking in the right direction. Alright, give me one quick second. I just realized that I totally forgot to share the link of the fact that I'm streaming here. Let me just fix that real fast. Getting the thing, putting the link into the thing. The nightmare continues. Playing Inquisition Nightmare mode. There we go. So now the link has been shared. And then party changer. There it is. There's the party changer. Gonna keep Sarah. Then I think maybe Cassandra and Vivian. Because you know why? Because I have not yet leveled Vivian up at all. So I can tailor her towards this. Level Vivian up with the exact intention of fighting this rift. Okay. There we go. So we want to do the full revive and then barrier. Each time a barrier expires, ability's cooldown is reduced, or barrier holds its full strength for longer. So then I want that. And then for the ice demons, it'll probably be better if she has fire-based abilities. Fire mine, or yeah, I guess fire mine's better. There we go. Problem with Vivian though, she doesn't have armor. Unless I have something here. No, I don't. So why can't anyone wear this? Okay, so that's just not good. Okay, well, I didn't think of that. Alright, well, what do we have for weapons? See, that's... Oh, come on. Why you give me all this stuff if I can't even use it? Hold on, did I give Solus, like... I might have given Solus some good weaponry. I think I made Solus a staff. I might be able to just give it to Vivian. Yeah, I gave Solus a good staff, so... Yeah, we'll just do that. And then... Come on, no, not you, not you. You. And then Cassandra and Sarah. So now, let's see if I can get this working here. Vivian, take your better arm, or take your better weaponry. And then Cassandra, don't really think I have anything better for you, because I made you a good thing. Shield, that's best we're gonna get you. And then Sarah, this is better, but you're not leveled up enough. You need to, wow, you need to level up a lot before you can use that. Okay, Moira, you're good. Everything you have is good. And then, I wish we had Vivian. I wish we could give Vivian some better armor, but we don't have any better armor at the moment. Just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Alright, back to trying to beat the stupid rift. This is a terrible idea. But you know what? Terrible ideas are all I'm left with right now. Alright. I don't want to be killing things, but I do need the resources. So, sorry, Fox. And then we're just gonna go back to the river. Take me to the river. You know, I've had that song stuck in my head for a couple days now. And it was like a super delayed reaction thing. Also, Cassandra, you can level up. I don't know how I missed that. So now you definitely need this one, because if we can all build guard while she does that, then that is like the perfect thing that we need. And also the reason why I wanted to bring Cassandra, because she has the ability now. There we go. Alright, Cassandra did use her horn, so this should be good. We're all going to take a little less damage than we would be taking. Ow. Good one, Vivian. See, this is why we bring you. See, we destroyed that first round. Alright, Vivian's new party mage. I have decreed it now. Vivian is new party mage. Cassandra used her horn again, so that's good. Hold on. There we go. That was unfortunate, didn't mean to do that. Oh, Sarah, you're gonna get destroyed up there. Oh, hi. Ow, 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 ow. This is shit. Okay. Cassandra, up to you. Ow. Shit. This was going well, and then it stopped going well. Okay. Shoot. Okay, it was going well up until Moira dived head first off the cliff. So if Moira could just not do that, then maybe we have a chance. Do I still have my good party? Yeah, I do. Still the good party. Run away! Yeah, oh. And here I am running right back. I will beat this rift. I need to beat this rift. Oh, so how you doing today? So let's see. Can I just shoot you? Cassandra, did you use your horn? Oh, there, she just did. Good. There we go. See, that's what the dodge is good for. Whew. Okay, round one. We're doing good. Thanks for using the horn again, Cassandra. And she just dove head first off the cliff again. Ow, 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 ow. Shoot. Okay, Sarah, this is probably your show now. Look how much guard she's built up. This is good. Shoot. That was not how I wanted that to go. Why did you shoot it in that direction, Sarah? Also, hi Cassandra, I didn't know you were up here too. Oh my gosh, we actually did it. We actually did it. Woo! Sam plus Dragon Age plus coffee equals perfect morning. Hey Maven, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I would qualify as a perfect morning, but you're just in time for me to beat the river rift finally. After like 3 or 4 failed attempts just this morning, and then like 6 failed attempts at the end of last stream. Yeah, that was a thing. So now that we have the rift closed, we can go and get Mark Ruffalo. Also, wait a sec, Cassandra. There we go. Whew, that was exhilarating. I didn't think we'd actually be able to beat that yet. Not for lack of trying, but I'm pretty sure we're all good though. Where is this guy? He's usually like right here, isn't he? There he is. Hey, you wanna follow? So now comes Sam herds a giant buffalo cow thing back to a farm. You guys entertained yet? I don't know if like, I don't know if you run, if it like doesn't follow if you run too far ahead. But I always feel like just you're gonna have to like stop at some point and go back for it. And don't you be headbutting Vivian behind there. Don't you be clipping into Vivian either there. Know your boundaries. Just walking along. This is hard to commentate. I'm just gonna run. Oh wait, Nug. Sorry, Nug. I need resources. If Mark Ruffalo wasn't a quest, I'd probably try to use resources for him too. I remember one time I accidentally got him mad at me because I think I had Dorian with like one of the electricity upgrades that like shoots random enemies, and it hit him while it was fighting a bunch of wolves. Let's see. Mark walks very slowly compared to what we have seen Druffalo do when pissed off, and then he doesn't follow you if you run. He's just waiting for you to come back. I hate him. Yeah, I kind of thought that was the case. Speaking of which, where'd he go? There he is. Come on. You can do it. So, yeah. Fun quests. At least there's some loot here that I can pick up on the way. Don't get stuck on rocks there. Just, yeah, there you go. Climb over the rocks. Just a leisurely stroll back to Dennett's farm. Yep, you're still good? You're still good. Alright. Everybody but me can level up, so I'll have to do that once we get back, because this is already slow enough. Doesn't need me pausing right in the middle of it. There's also like, he doesn't, I don't think he follows you if you go like directly to the farm. I think you have to go around behind the farm for him to follow you, if I remember right. You still good? Yeah, you're still good. Wonder if I ride a horse if he'll follow me. Because even if I'm just on a horse, that's still more interesting than me walking. Oh, fox, I need it.
Goodbye.
Didn't even give me anything. That was rude. Come on, there we go. Hopefully the Druffalo doesn't get stuck the way I just did. Yeah, because you have to go around this way for him to follow you, because he doesn't follow me going in the main entrance, because he's too good for the main entrance. Yeah, I'm on, big boy. There we go. Almost there, almost home free. See that big purple circle? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Ay, ay, ay. Mark Druffalo. See, there's all your Druffalo brethren. Almost there. Almost there. Apologize for yawning. I literally rolled out of bed and was getting the stream set up, and then like as I was getting my thing ready to go, then my coworker called me and asked for help with Photoshop, and I had to walk her through a basic function of the program, how to stretch an image. So yeah, that was my morning so far. All right, Druffy. Your nickname is either Mark Druffalo or Druffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm not sure which is funnier. Is this gonna be good enough? Are you gonna be in the purple? Of course you're not. Oh, there we go. He glitched himself into the purple. See, it all works out in the end. And now I can run and jump and do all the things. And okay, I pressed the button for her to do the diving leap, and she didn't do it. She just made the noise like she did it. All right, I got your stupid animal.
I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Yeah, please make sure you never do that again. Where can I jump the fence? Oh, I can jump the fence like that. It was a little janky, but I jumped the fence. So now what can I do? Oh, that's why I brought Blackwall with me, because I wanted to do that. I wanted to do Memories of the Grey before we do not Doom Upon the World. That's the last quest. In Your Heart Shall Burn. Is that the Haven one? I get some of these quest names mixed up. Like, I know Here Lies the Abyss is the Adamant one. I know,
Nothing to report, sir.
I know Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts is the Winter Palace. Okay, Cassandra, I'm not sure why you did that. I literally just jumped. I didn't, like... Oh, wait. Is that a bear? That's a bear. Well, guess what, bear? I'm a higher level than you now, so you can get destroyed. No more panicking over bears.
Make her take you.
And you know what? I will take your bear leather. Alright, where's the party? There's the party changer.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, I heard you the first time, Mr. Requisition Person. Also, you're not a mister. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. So, Blackwall. And I'll still bring Sarah because I like having two rogues. That's just how I roll. Okay. So, Memories of the Grey. I used to have it memorized where everything was, but it's been a while since I've done this one. See. Hey, Martuchman. How the nightmare treating me? It's not so bad so far. I managed to beat a particularly difficult Fade Rift, so that's pretty nifty. And then we got this one here. I may as well do it because we're right here. Place those flowers, and then we could... Oops, I didn't mean to exit the map. May as well just tell the guy we've got the flowers. That's easy enough to do. So I don't... excuse me. I don't remember if I've asked. How's everyone doing today? On this fine Wednesday morning. I very nearly said it was a Tuesday morning, but Tuesday was yesterday. Oh wait, the guy's down here.
Magic grows wild in the hills.
Woo! I like doing that.
I do not suppose you.
Hey, we placed your flowers.
Shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Foundine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Maceranus, Dalen, take this with my gratitude.
Let's see. Nice, hope it keeps going smooth. I hope so too. So far this hasn't been nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. Also, I've completely forgotten again that everyone can level up. So I got the war horn thing for Cassandra. I think I'm going to start focusing on actual damaging moves now. I mean, that's a good one. And Blackwall. What was I even doing for Blackwall? Oh, I gave Blackwall two-handed. That's why. I don't normally do that. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and give you that. And then, oops. Sarah still needs to level. I'll go ahead and give you that. Alright, we're good. So now... Actually, no, I think this one's going to be a more direct... This one I think is going to be a more direct route to... I think that's in Fort Connor. That has the Memories of the Grey piece. It's really not that bad. Unfortunately, once you get to Skyhold, it's a cakewalk. Oh, really? That's a little disappointing. I mean, so far, like, with the exception of like one or two parts, this hasn't nearly been too terrible. Like the Pride Demon at the end of the prologue was actually pretty difficult, and then some of the rifts have been a bit trying, but other than that, bears are always hard, and the Templars and everything are not too bad. Also, I've had the strategy of building all the good materials, or collecting all the good materials and making better armor for everybody. Where's that piece I just saw? It was like right here, wasn't it? There it is. I need all the resources. Crave all the minerals. See, some kid just rang my doorbell at 8:50 or 8:45 a.m. to call on the broken kid. Too early for this house. Oh, yeah, I forgot it. That's super early for you out there, isn't it? 'Cause you're like an hour ahead of me, or no, an hour behind me. I keep saying ahead because I'm thinking like directionally, like if I turning to face. Like, if it makes any sense at all, oh hey, people enjoying the fire, paint me like one of your French girls. Actually, all three of them, they're just like, paint me like your French girls. And this guy's just like, stuck his hand in the fire. So that's a thing. Also, we got a picnic with two identical twins, and then, actually these, no, they have different hair, they're not identical, but that guy has a mullet. So... there's a story to be had there. Anyway, what was I saying? Like if it makes any sense about like my backwards way of thinking of time zones for whatever reason, is just like I'm looking towards something and be like, okay, so like even if it's like an hour behind, I'm still like have the visual of looking one way and saying like, okay, you're ahead of me, you're in front of me, if that makes any sense. It makes absolutely no sense in terms of like logic, but it makes sense in my head, and it's also incorrect. There we go.
I think
Found
the
it.
Inquisition could benefit
Also,
from
I
this.
never got this landmark here. What was I doing with my life when I discovered this area? Outside of a few rifts, the Bear's Haven Siege, it's not so... Oh. The Haven Siege is what we're going to be doing today. And your day's almost over. Dragon Age 2, where all the dungeons are the same. Dragon Age Inquisition, where all the NPCs are the same. You know what? Like, I get that the NPCs are mostly the same in this game, which I don't know if you were here last time when we were doing the Storm Coast and we had that Blades of Hysterian camp where there were literally 4 of the mullet guys. I think there were 5 of the mullet guys actually. There were quite a few. And then, then once you get to Mass Effect Andromeda, then literally every NPC is the same guy. Or at least all the Turian, Krogan, and Asari NPCs are all literally the same one with just like different colors. Granted, I made it as hard as possible by pissing off every companion possible. Yeah, so far I've made Vivian mad at me a few times, but oh no, I pissed a lot of people off when I did in Hushed Whispers because I allied with the mages, and apparently no one will Blackwall like that. Speaking of which, I should go talk to Blackwall. Soon as the endless load screens pop back in. Those endless load screens are my favorite. There we go, we're back. Have I talked to you recently?
Did you need something?
Okay, yeah, I did.
That's all for now.
So no cutscene.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Wonder if I have enough resources to make another
Travel
piece of armor for Vivian, because right now she's kind of my power mage.
Pass my thanks to the
Get over the
researchers.
box. Hey, Blackwall.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me.
There we go, that's a better angle.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you. And I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Nothing
There
right
we
now.
go.
Perhaps in a bit.
Hey, Sam chat. Hoja! How you doing? You're actually coming in when we're not ending the stream. Although now that you're here, maybe I should just end the stream. Nah, I'm kidding, man. How you doing today? Also, I haven't talked to Krem yet, have I?
Nice work at Redcliffe. I could help the mages learn to work with Inquisition soldiers if you like. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
Iron Bull said the chargers were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Yeah,
The
doing well.
Templars
How's it
have holed
going?
up in Thorinfal Redoubt.
It's
No
going
idea
pretty
what's
well.
happening inside. I could have some of the
I
boys
don't know
poke around.
I remember you
But
were
nothing
here
else
at the
to get
end
a better
of
look at the
my
land.
last stream when I was doing Inquisition. We were
later.
trying to fight that rift down at the river. I finally managed to beat it at the beginning of this stream. And I spent like 6 or 7 tries last time trying to beat.
Has revealed to me, as there is but one world.
See, did I talk to Varric? I'm kind of forgetting who I have and haven't talked to. Alright, I've talked to Varric.
Carry on.
Nice. Yeah, it still kind of kicked my butt, but it went a lot smoother this time.
To Vivienne. That's the picture of what a circle maid should be. She looks like a noble.
There we go. And I talked to Josephine last time. I do remember that. Right? Yeah, I did. Do you have any research I can turn in? Yeah, I do.
I don't feel comfortable
Excuse me.
letting parts from demons be available to us.
So now, Mark Tuchman, you said this one was kind of the hardest, or one of the harder parts. Guess what? I said I was going to make Vivian better armor, and I immediately forgot I was going to do that, so let me do that before I start the hardest part. Yeah, I don't need to be worried about that.
Magic exists
And I
to
also
serve
imagine
man
too,
and
like,
never to rule over
later on in the game, I'm able to craft dragon slaying runes. So like even like the final boss fight shouldn't be too difficult per se. I don't remember, like, every time I've ever played this, the end boss I always feel like is not the most difficult part of the game. Like I've had way more difficulty fighting the DLC bosses than I have like the base game boss. Also,
Travel
let's get
safely.
myself a different horse. Look at all these chickens. Do I want that one, or do I want... I kind of want a white horse. I don't know if I want the Amaranthine Charger or the Imperial Warblood. Let's see. An imposing mount descended from the stock that spread across Thetis during the height of Teventer exponentialism. And then, what's this one? Oh, no. Not Amaranthine Charger. It was Free March's Ranger. A recently recognized breed coordinated by several Free March's city-states. The largest numbers pass through the Tavernvale. Tantervale. There we go. I finally said it like at the fifth time I tried to say it. There's also this one. Spirited with a lineage longer than most noble names. A pride of many a chevalier. But then again, we also do have Dalish. My character is Dalish, so that could work. A hardy and sure-footed mount, fiercely loyal, fully trained examples that are highly prized, despite the breed's humble origins. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with the Dalish breed. That looks nothing like what the picture said, but I'll take it. Alright, anyway, armor. Gotta make Vivian some armor, even though most of it looks awful. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a very good one, actually. Ooh, Drakestone, give her more health. That's awesome. I need that. Oh, even a healing bonus? Actually, wait, do I have lustrous? I don't have enough lustrous cotton, but cotton will do. Cotton will do. And then magic defense or electrical. I guess magic defense. So we get 12% magic defense or 12% magic defense. I have more of this, so I'll use that. There we go. So now, Vivian, you are resident party mage. There we go, and she has the custom staff, so that's good. How is Cassandra doing? You are still wearing base game armor. Do I have enough to make you heavy armor? Oh, I can make a matching set. Oops, that's Moira. I need Cassandra. There we go. Oh, even more Drakestone. Or actually, no. Let's not use the Drakestone and instead use iron. Because if we use Drakestone on one of the other things, then we stand a better chance of getting like a maximum health bonus. Let's see. Well, back to work I go. Have a great rest of your stream. Alright, bye Martuchman. Thanks for stopping by. Magic defense, electrical defense, or electrical resistance. I guess 20% is better than 12%. Okay, just constitution. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. There we go. Maximum health. Alright, so now Cassandra has better armor. And now Sarah, can I make anything for you? Because I don't think I have a lot of leather. Oh wait, that's not even the thing. No, but I really can't make anything for you. Well, you're wearing my old armor anyway, so you've already got custom armor. Do I have enough to make Cassandra a better shield, maybe? Ooh, yes, I can make her the best shield that I have. Pretty sure that's the best one I have. Yeah, and these keep going down. There we go, and then I guess fire resistance is what we're going with. And even more health. So now Cassandra's got all the health. Alright, time to play dress up, everyone. There you go. Now I never need to worry about you having better armor. At least until I get like the next tier of resources. So Vivian. Okay, I already equipped that on you. So weapons, Cassandra needs her new shield. See, now we go. There we are.
It's fine.
So now we're good. Even so, once I hit Skyhold, I have a plan. It might be something that I do off stream, but I have a plan for getting better armor still for everybody. So I keep talking about how if you use silver rights, you can undo class restrictions. And I know I've actually tested this out on one of my other playthroughs, but if you do the if you have a rogue who can go into stealth, you can sneak into the like on Empress de Leon, you can sneak into where one of the dragons are hiding in stealth and just go around in a circle and collect all the silverite. Leave the map, come back, the silverite will have respawned, and you just do the same process over and over. You can basically just get infinite silverite. So I think
nothing yet.
I will try to do that. Right, do I have the thing where I can get more healing potions? Finally. So now, that'll be good. Right, may as well send some people on some war table operations. I haven't really done very many of those yet. Alright, Liliana, you're going to take less time to do it. Josephine. Actually, no. This is the one I want to send Josephine on. Josephine, make us more money. And then Cullen, you can do this one.
All right.
So now
the best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
I'm not certain of anything, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, I got about 2 hours to go. I'm sure I can beat this. Probably beat this and then probably make my hawk, and then we'll see how much time we have left after that. We'll probably just go around and do some side questy things. Maybe we'll unlock a new map. We certainly have enough power to do it.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
Also, once again, you're going to be hearing the screenshot sound effect. I apologize. I like taking screenshots. Sorry, I just stuck on the phone. That's alright, Maven. It's all good.
You did it.
That glitch on the screen didn't happen on the stream, did it? Okay, no, good. Because for some reason my TV sometimes, like, I don't know if it's like a problem with the HDMI, it like flashes briefly for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but thankfully it doesn't show up on stream, so it's just my TV. The way Cass says mages in this part always sounds like she's surprised. Mages! I can see that. Hey Maven, hey Hoja! Everybody's here. Well, not everybody, but we got some of the party here. Shoot, I think I got that when she was blinking. Screen chat.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange
like she's pointing
kind
them
of
out,
luck.
or like she's pointing
I'm
them
not
out.
sure
Yeah.
if we need more or less.
It's like
But you're right.
mages.
This was a victory
Yeah,
of alliance.
we recruited them,
One of the
Cassandra.
few
You were
in
there.
recent memory.
Actually, no,
With the
she wasn't.
breach
I didn't bring
closed,
Cassandra this time.
that
Normally, I bring
alliance will
Cassandra,
need new focus.
but I didn't bring Cassandra when I played. I brought Bull and Blackwall because I'd never taken either of them before. Excuse me again. Sorry.
What the? We must get to the gates.
This isn't good, and it was never good.
We have to put up barricades or something. This could be bad.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
Like, poor Cullen. He didn't expect this.
I can't come in unless you open.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. Poor Cullen. But no one expected this.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The
Cole
Templars
looks
come
really
to
tall
kill
in
you.
this scene.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
See, I'm
The
gonna
Red
try to
Templars
take
went to the
screenshots
Elder
of all
One.
my OCs
You
across
know him,
all the
he
games
knows
and
you.
the
You
Xbox
took
One
his
when I have an
mages.
hour to kill in between library camps. Because sweet screenshots. Exactly. That's why you're gonna be hearing me take a bunch of screenshots too. I have way too many screenshots, but I like taking them.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand
this is the scene where
monster, we
Cullen's
must
eyes are
control
weird.
the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages, you have
You see what I mean
to
there?
engage them.
There's like
That
his
is Samson. He will not make
upper
it
eyelids
easy.
aren't acting
Inquisition,
right.
with the Herald, for your lives, for all of us.
Alright, let's go. Oh, Vivian can level up. Let's do that first. They are. Oops, not what I meant to do. Alright, Viv. What can we do for you? Actually, this is probably a good one. His animation is inconsistent sometimes. Yeah, I agree. And also I noticed that a lot of times, I was about to point this out, and I sort of did when I was talking about Cole, but a lot of times it's like, during some cutscenes, like the height of different characters change. There's some cutscenes where Leliana's taller than Cullen, and other scenes where the Inquisitor's taller than Leliana. Like, even it doesn't even matter if it's like the Elf Inquisitor or the Human Inquisitor. Actually, wait. While we're not in combat, I want to do something I've been meaning to do and continuously forgetting to do. I want to map this to my triangle button because I keep accidentally forgetting that it's there. Yeah, now try to cross this fire line. Alright, this isn't so bad so far. But I don't even want to think about fighting the behemoth. That's not going to be fun.
Keep them back! We're ready to fire!
Though the height inconsistencies in cutscenes is why, like, I try to. That's why in my little story, my main Inquisitor is like 6'2", even though, like, as an elf she ought to be something like, probably like 5 something. Yeah. I hate this, they're the same size except dwarves, it's annoying. Yeah, exactly. There's a strobe light in the bushes. Raven at Haven.
Centered and clear.
I didn't even notice that.
They've
Raven
built
at
that.
Haven.
We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet.
All
It
they
is
need is for you to be
firing.
there, so then it would be Maven Raven at Haven.
This way. We must get this trebuchet
Right,
firing.
I just want to grab this, and then there's a bunch of other things, because resources are important, guys. Waste not, want not. I'll take all your wool, all your gold, all your Vanguard mail that I'll probably sell later because I can make better stuff. Oh, there's one over here. I almost forgot you. You know, I almost wonder if you can just run off in this direction. But I'm not gonna try that now. I'll take this staff so I don't have to worry about getting it later. And we haven't used any of our health potions yet, so that's nice. See, I haven't played a dwarf, but I understand sometimes cut off people and... Oh, cutting off the framing of the Dwarven Inquisitor is awful. Like, I've not played Kunari Inquisitor beyond the prologue, but I understand it's probably just as bad for them too. But Dwarven Inquisitors, a lot of times it's just like, come on, you're better than this, BioWare. You already created a separate frame, or like you already framed the shot differently because of the Dwarven Inquisitor, and yet it still like cuts them off at their forehead sometimes, or other times. There was one shot, it's the scene after you get to Haven when you're first talking to Cullen, he's leaning on that table. When it switches to a angle that's supposed to be looking at your Inquisitor, it's literally like the camera's positioned under the table and you're still just, okay. Vivian's freaking out inside those boxes there. There we go. Now she just likes to feel tall. But yeah, it's like when it switches to the other shot of, like it's supposed to be looking at the Inquisitor, the camera's like under the table, but because it's under the table, then the table is now taking up the entirety of the shot, and you basically just see the Dwarven Inquisitor's arm. It's just like, you're so much better than this. And there's another scene where you're talking to Varric, where now it's one thing because now you and Varric are on eye level with each other, but there's also a chair in between you, and the chair is kind of half obscuring the Dwarven Inquisitor. It's just like, oh, come on. Yeah, I know I have some of those screenshots. Might need that cash on the way back. That's what I'm thinking too, because we don't need it yet. We're not hurting too bad. Definitely gonna need it when we're fighting Behemoth. Oh, and this is going to be the awkward cutscene when Varric's not there, but your Inquisitor still reacts as if Varric's there. Because normally if Varric's there, he like claps the Inquisitor on the shoulder, and she'll still have the reaction even if he's not there. And there's no other character to replace him. Yeah, there was the reaction. Because I'll let you know when I need the potion. Yep, you note the command. Keep me on my toes. Oh, hey Vivian, nice of you to join
A
us.
hasty retreat would be in order. Everyone to the gates!
Yeah, we're still doing fantastic on potions. Oh, a loot. I almost forgot about that. Can't leave any loot behind. Can I even do this as a rogue? shoot. Okay, Cassandra, you're better at this than I am. There.
Good one. Just grabbing essentials.
We still don't need that supply cache. Unfortunate that we have to leave it behind, but you know what? We don't need it. We have full potions and everything. Everybody's at full health.
Move it! Move it!
We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Alright, now it's time to save as many people as I can. Alright, this is going well so far. Oh, that's Vivian that did that. Kind of freaked me out a little bit at first. Colin is very shiny. So not quite as shiny as the Xbox 360 version of shiny, where everybody looked like they had plastic hair, and it literally reflected like it was plastic. Alright, you're good. You're still gonna hate me for siding with mages, but you know what? I saved your life, so you should be eternally grateful. Right now, I think this is Flippa needs help now. Yeah, there we go. Now it's activated.
A survivor!
Everyone get out of the way. I need to help people. Get up, Flippa.
Can't get up. Help me.
Thing is, you saved them and then they don't even work for you anymore. Yeah, I know, right? Plus, I get up and move because that thing's gonna come down. There we go. You're good. Not as shiny as the sweaty pants feeling. Sweaty pants feeling, man. I forgot about that. I did forget about good old Caden. The definitive shiny man. Alright, so now, whoop, loot, need it, want it, gotta have it. You guys, you two guys could be helping, trying to save the people that I'm trying to save. Because, when it comes to Maeve or Adon, you can't save both. So you guys could try to save Adon while I save Maeve, or vice versa. But no, you just have to stand here and act like nothing's happening. Because, and you too, you're closer. You have no excuse. Oh, wait, oh, it's up there. Oh, come on, move.
Someone's yelling.
Alright. Rescue you.
Harold!
Let's try to rescue Adon.
Maker, thank you. Thank you.
Oh shoot, did I actually do it?
Is with you, Harold. Thank you.
Nope. I thought I did it though. It went away as if I did it, but then it was like, no. Nothing here. Oh, nope, something here. Oh, supply. We still don't need a supply cache.
A survivor!
And then Thren. I really don't like Thren that much. She's not very nice to an Elven Inquisitor. Let's see. But we have to follow you around. We're lost without you. Yeah. Thren's not my favorite of these guys. And Lizette isn't really one of my favorites either, though, to be fair.
Didn't expect this from you. Thanks.
Is there anybody else I could save? Or is it literally just them? I feel like it's just... like, no matter what, either Adon or Maeve will die because you can't save both.
Keep going. The Chantry is your shelter.
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Sorry,
Harold,
I was just reading
our
the
position
text.
is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
Okay. Sorry. Just I had to plug my controller cord in because I realized it wasn't, and I'm on low battery. Don't want it to ruin the stream.
If you know why he wants me, just say it.
I don't. He's too loud. It hurts to hear him. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Herald. There are no tactics to make this survivable.
I always like that
The
one.
only thing
You
that
don't
slowed
like
was the
him.
avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying.
I didn't expect this
We
from
can
you.
decide
Fine,
how.
next time I'll leave you to the
Many don't
Templars.
get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path. But what of your escape?
You know, that
Perhaps
frame
you will
right there was
surprise
more
us.
like what the
Find a
Dwarven
way.
Inquisitor frames are like every few scenes. It's just like
Inquisition.
characters
Follow
way
Chancellor
off center
Roderick through
from the
the chantry.
frame
Move.
and like partially obscured out of frame.
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Alright, boys,
You
let's do
want
this.
spectacle? You shall
Leroy
have it.
Jenkins. Really haven't like hit anybody yet, so that's interesting. Also, did I go the wrong way? I didn't recruit. I did recruit Dorian, but I sided with the mages, so that's why we had Cole in that scene. So Dorian was just a normal companion. Don't know why I'm doing this, but I guess I am. Also, that guy's just doing the shimmy, shimmy, shimmy in the doorway there. Yeah, get it. Raven and Haven. Oh, he raved so hard he disappeared. See? Oh, hey, Best Pixel. Hey, how you doing? Good. Doing all the things. There we go.
Vince up, baby.
Yep. And of course, as soon as I actually get the stamina to do my leaping shot, and then it decides to just like die on me. Yeah, doing good. Happy to have some Dragon Age to listen to while I work today. Aw, thank you for stopping by. We're doing nightmare mode. Alright, gather all these resources. Get out of my way, guys. I need the resources. Thank you. I needed that wool. You know, cotton and like, oh, that's just a ladder. cotton and wools are harder to come by. Oops, that's not where I'm going. For as many times as I played this, I've never done Nightmare Mode playthrough. Yeah, I've played it so many times and I finally decided I'm gonna try for that achievement. And honestly, so far, it hasn't been nearly as bad as I was expecting. It's still plenty hard. I've died several times, but you know, like I expected to die every few minutes, but so far, other than like the one rift in the river of the hinterlands by the farm, and the pride demon at the end of the prologue, and a few of the bears early on, it really has not been so bad. I mean, the bears are always difficult anyway.
If we're doing this, let's get the stupid thing aimed.
Alright, Sarah, you're hurt. So take one of those. And we got plenty more. We got a supply cache, so I'm doing good. And of course, they decide to spawn out of nowhere as soon as I start turning the thing. Oh wait, I discovered something the other day I never knew happened. So if you're in tactical camera mode and you click on your character, you can tell your companions to defend. So then I can just be aiming the trebuchet and they're gonna protect me. Running from bears is a Dragon Age Inquisition tradition. Exactly. Whoop. No behemoth yet. I can't catch what you can't see. Ow. Oh. I still managed to pull that off before it hit me, I think. Yeah, because I've still got full guard. Whoop. Fast as fast can be, can't catch me. Alright. You guys keep going in defense mode. You can handle the rest of them. I'm going to start doing the trebuchet. Yes, I used it on the wrist and the hissing weights once and then forgot to do it ever again. The tactical camera.
Toffee's coming.
Yeah, I had the, after I played Inquisition a few times, I did a review video once. I think it was like either late 2016 or early 2017 I did a review video of Inquisition, which now that I've played it several more times, I kind of feel like I should go back and revise my review, because I have a better understanding of the game now and a few different opinions than what I had first formed. But I remember one of the things I said was the tactical camera and the horse. I remember the words I said for it were, "You'll also have a horse that you'll use once and forget about." And I think I said the same about the tactical camera. Let's see. I make soap bubbles with fan. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. It's not my gumdrop buddies. Kinda jealous. Congratulations. Yeah, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Look at all this loot. Like, I know the world is ending and everything, but, you know, loot, right? Gotta do the loots. All the loots. How are we doing on potions? Still just the one that Sarah drank, so we're still good. I'm saving the potions until the behemoth comes. Because, honestly, we'll probably get beaten a lot more. Well, that kind of did nothing. Really just the one guy. Oh, here comes more.
Watch them.
Oh, there it is. Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. I doubt that's gonna work. The behemoth's coming. It looks so different in console. Yeah, I have the same thoughts. Oh well, Moira died. That's unfortunate.
Like to live, thanks.
Here, hold on. While everybody is focused on that, let's pick Moira back up and then give her. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna give her one of these potions just to buy us some time before I have to run over to the supply cache. These stupid spikes in the way. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I've never played this on. I've only ever played this on 360 and PS4, so this is what I'm familiar with. I imagine it does look a lot different on PC. I mean, even just between the 360 and the PS4 looks vastly different, just mainly because the 360 graphics are awful in comparison to this one. You know, the Behemoth really isn't that bad. I mean, kind of kicking Cassandra's ass a little bit, but you know what, it's not that bad. Okay, time to loot again. I expected more. I always think it looks weird on PC. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different. But the benefit of PC, you can mod it and make it look, I won't necessarily say look better, but you can make it look more unique and distinctive. I would love to play with mods, especially some better hair and outfit mods, because this game doesn't have particularly good choices. Origins on PC confuses you. I'm sure it would confuse me too. I have seen the layout of Origins on PC before, and it did not look the most intuitive.
Now.
Like, wow, that's a lot of pausing. Yeah. You know what's interesting? Because I just played Dragon Age. I just played the Dragon Age 2 DLC for Legacy the other day that Corypheus is in, and he sounds so incredibly different than what he does sound like in this game, but it's still the same voice actor. So I just thought that was interesting. Hopefully, I'll have my GTX 1070 tomorrow, or 1070 Ti tomorrow. We'll take lots of screenshots. Oh well, happy screenshotting. I can't wait to see those. Yeah, I did an Origins playthrough on PC recently. The controls were not intuitive, but it felt odd. Yeah. I imagine it would be.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose.
I only ever played Origins on PC, so I don't know what console is like, but it did take a lot of getting used
what
to.
marks you was touched, what you fled
Like,
of rifts.
from what I have seen of Origins on PC, I feel like console's a little bit more... I mean, well, you're playing on console, you already know the controller, and the controls are like pretty easy to grasp, but I felt like the PC one was a lot more clicking, a lot more having to know like where things are, because you have like a full bar of abilities down at the bottom, and it's just like, how do you keep up with all of them? I would never be able to figure that out, at least quickly.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me.
I don't know if I've ever gotten that dialogue with him before.
Beg at the feet of
like,
the
is that
invisible.
like something I've just never paid attention to, or is that like I had to have done something like a dialogue earlier on in the game that triggered it?
In person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers.
Your shoulder piece is clipping into your face, so that's unfortunate.
I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Wither to Winter and correct this blighted world.
I also feel like Corypheus' height changes a lot in this game too.
For I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
I mean, even with the avalanche, he still had plenty of time to get away. I feel like that didn't really accomplish much. Epic and all, but it didn't accomplish too much. He just buried Haven. That's about it. You can skip through lines at any time in an active conversation and end some simple conversations altogether by simply walking away. You know, you can't do that during cutscenes. You can't just walk away. Seems to me you don't want to talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Sorry. Misdirection. Exactly. Sorry for singing some of the singing there. I am not a very good singer. Also, Miraculous Hat is back. See, and if you walk away from Blackwell, he gets sassy. Oh, I have seen the video of that. It's like, and there she's gone. I do remember that. I need to do it one of these days, but you know, I've never made an Inquisitor who would just straight up walk away from a conversation like that, like within character. Why does Mark of the Rift have to go on the X key? Because that is my least favorite place for that ability. Like, I'm gonna fix that real quick. So let's map that. I'm gonna map that to R1 because that's what I'm used to, and then I want this move back at my square key. There we are. Never apologize for singing. Well, I'm as much a real singer as I am a real streamer. So not. Oh. Oh, apparently it's not going to let me do it here, but I discovered something the one time if you go into tactical camera when the Inquisitor's doing like her shivering voice lines, you like go into the tactical camera and zoom in on them. They're like super cross-eyed. It's like the scene where It's like the scene where you talk to Varric after he and Cassandra have their little fight, and if you ask him if he's alright, like the Inquisitor just looks up and goes cross-eyed. It's like that. Yeah. Oh, I can't even tactical camera. Huh. Maybe it was a glitch when I did it the first time. Because now it's just not letting me do it. Alright. I always wonder if there's like more to this map. There's like secret areas or something, but you go so slow I just never have the time or the patience to actually explore it. It's gotta be freezing, because this armor only has like one arm like covered. The other arm is like mostly uncovered. Yeah, I mean you can kind of see it there with the cross-eyed. That is interesting, though. It's not letting me do the tactical camera this time.
Embers. Recent?
Snow doesn't even look that deep. At least your foot's not sinking through it as much as you'd expect. Almost there.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
How did you know it was me? I wasn't even around the corner yet. If you wander off, you fall over in the next area or scene comes. Oh, okay. Also, hi, Anna Meme. How you doing?
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
Well, speaking of
She
singing,
didn't say it could.
we're gonna have the best sing-along ever coming up here. I'm well, thanks, and you? I'm doing pretty good.
They've been at it for hours.
Just enjoying my day off for the first time in a few days.
Could not follow.
And I have the next couple days off actually, so that's gonna be fun.
Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are.
Karaoke begins in a moment.
Despite the numbers he still
Everybody
commands,
sing along.
there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless.
I never noticed there's
Or
like a
he girls
design
for
or
another attack.
like maybe it's just
I
like
cannot claim to know the mind
rough
of that
wear and tear on
creature.
the inside of the pant
Only his
leg there.
effect on us.
That's a nice little detail. I was just at this part yesterday. Oh, nice. Nice.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They
Oh,
are
I want to
uncertain
sing
where.
something by Journey.
And there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle
I mean,
because
this
of
is
what
basically
I
Don't
have
Stop Believing.
witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall. And now
Don't
we
just
have seen
imagine
her
that, like,
return.
just completely serious.
more the enemy
This
is beyond
scene
us,
just playing
the
out the
more
way it normally
miraculous your
does,
actions
but then as
And the
soon as
more
like
our
Mother
trials
Giselle
seem
stands up and
ordained.
starts singing, like just
That is
walks
hard
towards
to
him.
accept, no?
Just a small town
What
girl.
we have been called to endure. What we perhaps must come to believe.
Like, try to imagine what that would be like, just like completely out of context.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course. And the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, divinity servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Alright, here we go. You all know the words. They're gonna appear on screen anyway, so everybody join in. I'm not gonna join in. Oh hey, Josephine's ready to report in. Returns to the war table for a reward. Cool. Just a Danish girl living in the Arabelle. I love it. I love it. That's like when we used to do on we used to do that on Maven streams when we were doing, or when she was playing Awakening. It seemed like every other stream we were making up words to Invisible Touch by Genesis. Those were good days. Haven't done that in a while though. So I read something the other day. It looked like everybody knows the words except Solus. Yeah, I can agree with that. I was reading something the other day that said one of the lines of this song is supposedly a Mass Effect reference, which I'm assuming that means the line, "The shepherd's lost and his home is far."
A word.
I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, extrapolate what you want. I mean, there are definitely like one or two Mass Effect references in this game. I mean, there's the mounted Krogan heads in Chateau. Chateau Hain. There's mounted Krogan head in Chateau Hain, but that's Dragon Age 2. There's a mounted Krogan head in the Winter Palace, so that's definitely one. And then Cole has a line about Legion in one of his really cryptic lines. He also has a cryptic line about Knights of the Old Republic. But I don't think the line in The Dawn Will Come is about Mass Effect. Anyway, I've missed a few things in chat here. I love Solus. I always tear up when he dies. Tear up when who dies? Wait. Who dies? I'm a little lost on that one. Solus doesn't die. That pretty face. There we go.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins.
All that remains.
Memory in the fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus
I
came
feel
to
like
it,
anytime I hear that
Yorn
phrase now, I
is
just
elven.
like immediately have
With it,
the
he threatens the heart
Dragon
of
Age
human
2
fate.
flashbacks.
Didn't you see? The people trust me implicitly.
Faith tends to make martyrs of its champions. Whatever the case, that trust cannot grow in the wilderness. You will need every advantage. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
There we go. Triangle bird shall guide us the way.
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it.
I just missed the
There is a
Solus
place
scene.
where the
Damn.
Inquisition can build.
I mean, technically, there's part of the Solus scene still going. Man, this song has. I mean, this soundtrack has such great music.
Sky.
This whole game is a solo scene. I mean, kinda is. Well, that was a super delayed reaction sound for that screenshot. That was like a full 20 seconds.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
Yay, back to the ugly PJs. Believe me, I'll be changing them as soon as I can.
Word has reached these people. It will have reached the
I
Elder.
do have like outfits that I tend
We
to
have
put
the
each of
walls
my
and
characters
numbers to
in.
put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
This all began with Andraste's blessing. It was that simple.
Yet did her blessing grant you worthiness? Or was it given because you were already worthy? Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your
And you
determination
start out in that
brought
one
us out
room in
of
the
Haven.
scene, and there's
You
never
are
a
the
reason to go in
creature's
there
rival
again.
because of what
Yeah.
you did.
So you just
And
like
we
found
know it.
one empty room,
All of us.
the front of the place, to just
The
change clothes and
Inquisition
then never go
requires a leader.
back.
The one who has already been leading it.
Those pants would be so uncomfortable to sit in, I know.
You.
You're offering this to an elf? Are you quite sure you know what you're doing?
I would be terrified handing this power to anyone. But I believe it is the only way. They'll follow you. To them, being an elf shows how far you've risen, how it must have been by Andraste's hand. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
I also like how you never see this sword ever again. This is a cool looking sword.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition!
This is
will
the
you
most
follow?
diversity in NPCs there is in this entire... Ah, well, as soon as I say that, then there's two of that exact same blonde-haired NPC.
Your leader!
But you never see, like, that one blonde-haired lady back there ever again. The sword should be hung over the fireplace in the Inquisitor's room.
So
Wait, is it? Is that saying, like, it should be there when I go there, or is, like, it should, like, they should have done that?
In the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise
That'd be
into
cool,
action.
either way.
But what
I
do
think
we
you
do?
can actually
We know
buy it
nothing about this Corypheus
in, like,
except
one of
that
the
he wanted
Valrayo
to
stores, but it's not as good as... Like, it's not a very good sword. No, it's not there? Okay.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is
They
this a
should have
prelude
done
to
that,
war
but it's
with the
not.
Imperium?
Yeah, I agree. It
I
should
get
have...
the feeling we're
I
dealing
mean,
with
that was a cool
extremists, not
sword,
the
even if
vanguard
it's
of
just
the
like
true
a
invasion.
ceremonial
Tevinter
thing.
is
Like, I
not
wish
the
we could
Imperium
see
of
it
1,000
more
years ago.
often.
What Corypheus yearns to
I'm pretty sure there is a sword like it you can buy in one of the
Though
Valrayo
they would
stores,
shed
but it's
no
not as good
tears
as
if the South
anything
felt
you'll pick up
chaos,
on the field
I'm
or
certain.
anything you can craft yourself. I wish there was a schematic for it, though. That'd be cool.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart.
Okay,
to
like,
reach
this
the
is one of the
next.
scenes I was talking about
It won't
earlier. So, like,
matter if
notice
he's wrong.
how...
What if he's not wrong? If he finds
notice
some other
how
way into the
the
faith?
height differences of
Then he
everybody
gains the
right
power
now.
he
So, like,
seeks,
Moira in that shot
unleashes
there looks
catastrophe on
shorter
us
than
all.
Liliana. But
Could
then,
his
like,
dragon
when
really be an
this
archdemon?
scene ends, when
What
Varric
would that
walks
mean?
away, she'll
It would
be
mean the
roughly
beginning
the
of
same
another
height as
night.
Liliana, if not a
We've
little
seen
taller.
no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress
He's
Celine
very
had
tall
been
dwarf.
assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Yeah, look, see there, she's taller than Liliana.
Well, then, we stand ready to
Taller than
move on both
Josephine.
of these concerns.
And even
On
Liliana's
your
taller
order,
than Cullen.
Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition.
Alrighty. So I got about an hour left of stream time, so we'll definitely go have the cutscene with Hawk. We'll maybe talk to all our other companions here, and then we will see where we are and maybe do like 1 or 2 side quests.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
You know, Scout Harding, she is awesome. I know, she's my favorite.
Take care.
She is my favorite Inquisition character. And honestly, in this playthrough, I'll probably end up romancing her.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Because, you know, she's adorable. Alright, let's do this. I can make a custom hawk pretty quickly. There we go. Skin tone is fine. She needs to have lots of freckles. Like the most freckles. I think this one, yeah, that's the one I need. She has dark eyes. There we go. Hair. I usually end up giving her this hair because there are no hairs that are even close to what my hawk's hair looks like in this game. There we go. She has the ginger hair. Oh, what the heck, I'll give her blood swipe back. Alright, and then I need to fix her nose. There we go, and then sit position. Oops, that's not it. Maybe it is this one. Oh, there it is. She has a bit of a longer nose. Nah, that's too long. There we go. That's better. And then her chin doesn't stick down that far. It's a bit more like that, and then wait, hold on, I messed that up. A bit more like that, and then I guess this is where, oops, yeah, sticks out a bit more like that. Then her eyes. Rotation, a little more angled than that. There we go. Eyebrows. I forget which eyebrows I usually end up giving her. Maybe they are just the ones I started on, these ones. These are probably closer, actually. And I do kind of like the one with the scar in between. I'll just go with these ones, because I think that's what I've given her every single other time. I also like how, well, for one thing, you zoom out, she becomes one with the darkness. But I also like how it defaults you to, like, using the character creator, and she's in, like, the mage armor. Also, where even is this character creator? There's like there's the torch there, but then there's also like a shelf, and also whatever this is. I think this is actually the shelf. Yeah, that would be the actual shelf. There's like bottles and a candle. I'd never actually noticed that before. Huh, that is interesting. Like my hawk's a rogue, so Like, I was just trying to point out that it defaults you creating the character in the mage armor outfit. Anyway. Eyeshadow color, it's usually not that blue. There we go, and then I don't like the lip shine. There we go, that's good.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
Like, isn't it possible you don't have to bring Varric for Legacy, I think?
Impressive view. Reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I
You
may
want
be
body
able to
sliders?
help you.
I do too,
Varric
actually.
said that you fought Corypheus
So I have
before.
it in my story that my Hawk is a little chubbier
Grey Wardens were
than
holding him, and he
most
somehow used his
characters,
connection to the
but
Darkspawn to influence them.
like, I'm not allowed to
Corypheus
realize
got into
that
their
in game.
heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
I forgot to fix her
No.
forehead.
He
Oh
told
well,
me
not
he'd
that
be
big a
hiding
deal.
in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red.
See, that
I'd
Neverwinter
hoped the
game
Wardens
had
could
body
tell me
sliders
more
to a
about
point,
it.
but I'll take it.
Corypheus had
Big
Templars
hit,
with him
a
at
big
Haven.
hip sink ship,
They
so
looked like they'd
I
been
did it all.
exposed to the
So I did all I could do
lyrium
for her.
Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Yeah, I did like that. Now, if you want another game that I remember playing once that had a really good character creator and actually had like body sliders like that was a game called Dragon's Dogma. I've always wanted to go back and play that again, but I've never had the time to devote to it.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you.
Maybe I'll do
Corypheus is
that
my
for a stream one
responsibility.
day.
I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My sister's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take her as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe.
And that's the only friend you have to talk about?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine
I also like this dialogue because this talks about the Exalted March expansion pack that was planned for DLC as Dragon Age 2, but they never actually ended up making it. So that was interesting. And also, I was like, as it turns out, I needed to bother. The circle started rising up, and the Exalted March never came. Like that's actually kind of a funny touch there. See. I have to lurk for a bit so I can get dressed and go outside. Alright, that's okay, Maven. Thank you for the lurk.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the war.
Yeah, like even look at this. Like I know the angle is a little off, but even still.
I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground.
Like my elf looks like she's about the same height as Hawk. It's a little hard to like actually get the angle correct so you can see it, but like I guess that's like the closest thing. She's either the same height or a little taller than Hawk.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him, except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Alright, time to go talk to some companions. Yay, no fall damage. Hey, Bull.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
I know, right? If I were a mage, I'd just throw fire at people. That's honest. Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Yeah, let's go do it.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Here, come on, I'll show you. It'll be like 3 hours later when it's actually dark out, but I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
Yeah, why am I dressed like I was in the beginning of the game?
It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
The Inquisitor isn't a god. She's just a woman trying to do the right thing.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor.
These guys got more screen time than Ryland did.
Yeah. I don't think the
I would have liked to have had more screen time with Ryland. He had a nice accent.
See something like that and not believe.
Look how Vivian's just chilling in the background there. And there's Blackwall chilling in the background.
Thanks for the drink.
Surprised Sarah's not over there. She's usually hanging out right in that little tent.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Alright. And then it's instantly day again. So where did that leave me? Oh. I'm right over by Harding. Okay. And Blackwall.
So, this is Skyhold.
I really need to get rid of Moira's lip shine.
I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be Legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, In spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There is so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable, and I've wasted enough of it.
Poor Blackwall. Oh, didn't mean to fall that far down. Still got Vivian and Sarah on this level to talk to. Is Cassandra over there too? Yeah, she's over there. I'm already heading over to Sarah, so let's do this one.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Andraste, what did I step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Oh, Sarah. There we go. So now, let's talk to Viv.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Alright. Didn't gain too much approval from that. Just wouldn't have gained more, but maybe I had to talk to Vivian a bit more. Hey, Cassandra. Oh.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. She was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected her. And you kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
This is one of my favorite scenes.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept... what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawke most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unworthy of you.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
This is one of my favorite lines of the entire game right here.
You know what I think? If Hawke had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawke. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawke down?
Honestly, Hawke might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawke, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more
my
careful.
Hawke might have trusted Cassandra.
I don't
My Hawke was kind of
deserve
more
to be
neutral
here.
between mages and Templars and only chose the mages simply because she didn't want people to die. And she knew it wasn't like, it was mostly Anders' fault that everything at the end happened and the innocent mages were going to die because the Templars went on a rampage.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawke, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Cassandra, you don't know less than nothing. She's still being too hard on herself. And Colin and Cole are down there, right? And I'm gonna talk to people up here first, though.
That got a little...
There's the cross-eyed.
Are you all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. I'm already going the wrong direction. Hey, you.
Inquisitor.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Maybe I don't have enough
I'd like to
influence
know
with him
more
to
about the
trigger his
bridge.
cutscene.
Small,
Well, easy
but
enough
your
to do it,
anchor,
though,
as Corypheus
right?
calls it.
Just farm for
Imagine if
Solus
spirits entered freely.
approval.
I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing.
I'd
But spirits wish to join the living.
Is...
But the question is a good one.
We'll talk...
Goodbye.
Now can I do it?
I'd like to know more about
Why?
I guess maybe not.
you're in a...
Not the one.
I appreciate...
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the...
What?
Okay, I don't have enough influence with him. I maybe just missed out on a bit more there because I was skipping through everything, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough to Trigger the cutscene. Hey, Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted. That's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
Today, at least.
Oh, you wound me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister.
Oh, I love Dorian's Panther.
Something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you, either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
There we go. I'm sure I've got some more research to turn in. Yep. Hello, Liana. And Colin, who materialized out of thin air.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We're better than Corypheus.
Yeah, good on Moira creating crises of faith. Hey, Solus.
Inquisitor.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright, and then... who do we still have? We have Cole and Cullen still to go. They're down here.
The order was sent?
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Sandra's comment about you claim he looks like a young man. Does that mean she can't see him? He might not have made himself visible to her yet.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away.
That one NPC in the foreground looked like she was about ready to do some squats.
Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
So you're a friendly ghost.
You're using your powers as a
Not
spirit
unlike
to help people.
Casper.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different.
Also, where's the healer in all of this?
I can feel more.
Can the healer see Cole?
I
Or is
can
the healer just watching me go around while people around me are dying, just talking to myself?
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Alrighty then. I think we just got one more. Oh, there's the healer. Good lot of good you're doing over there.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Colin and his team of scout gyms.
Commander.
Oh, there's another scout gym.
Temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
How many scout gyms are there?
Now.
I feel like that one's the true scout gym. Look, there go some more scout gyms.
We set up as
The
best
triplets.
we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
So if there are 3 scout gyms, they can't all be named Jim. Jim, James, and Jimothy. We got Jim, we got Tim, and Jim, Tim. What's the third one? Jim, Tim, and Paul. just something that completely doesn't rhyme. Jim, Tim, and... No, Jim, Tim, and Finn. Jim, Jimmy, and James. Jim, Jimmy, James. And if there's a 4th one, that's Jimothy. That's an Office reference for you.
We were all shaken by
Ed, and Eddie.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway.
One of the
Guard
gyms just
rotations
completely
established.
vanished behind Moira there.
everything
I don't
on
know if
course
anyone
within
saw
the
that.
week. We will not run from here.
Oh, there go a couple more gyms. Hey Jim. Hi Jim. How's it going, Jim? Oh, pretty good, Jim.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like. We needed a leader.
Jimquisition. Yeah, that. I love it. I love it. Jimquisition.
So many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
This is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. Pretty much. Has anybody ever seen Big Fat Greek Wedding where it's like, this is my brother and his children, Anita, Diane, and Nick. And this is my sister and her children, Anita, Diane, and Nick. Nikki. Like, just like everybody has the same name. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Remember that. And also, I just remembered something else that I thought of. Like, one time I thought about making, like writing some sort of, like, modern-day Dragon Age thing that was, like, with the characters of Dragon Age 2. It's like, I was gonna have both Marion Hawk and Garrett Hawk as like twins, and then I remember one of the things that, like, one of the jokes about it was like they go by, instead of Garrett and Marion, they go by Mary, and then I realized, like, if you abbreviate their names are Gary and Mary. It's like, oh, that's a thing. May as well do some customizations. This will go Dalish, because I'm Dalish. Go. What's a good one? I like this one. Go Dalish. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll go Dalish. The archery Dalish, because I like that one. This one, go Dalish. Oh, wait, actually, I like the Inquisition one better. Decor, can't do that. Except that I can. And then Throne. So, apparently, this is another thing that someone said, was it really this one? Someone said that this is supposed to be a Mass Effect reference too, that this throne is supposed to look like the mass relay. I can only kind of see it. Not really, though. Anyway, I like this one. Because flames. Oh, I didn't update the windows. How silly of me. Inquisition. That's good. Hey guy, glad you found your hammer. I'll talk to you next time. Only got like a little less than 15 minutes left of stream time. I don't know, that's not really enough time to like go and do side questy things, so we might just end the stream a little early. I still haven't talked to Josephine though, so we might just do that and then call it a stream. It's been fun. We got a lot accomplished today.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the
Oh, your daughter
destruction.
stole your phone?
Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
It is what I actually kind of love the expression on her face when she said that I need to go shopping. It's like, it almost just looked like such resignation on her face, like, guess I gotta go get a dress. Go. Oh, and I got a perk. What's another good perk? Isn't there something here that I can do? The flask. Better techniques makes the flask allowing more potions to be carried safely at one time. See, that is also the good. You have to run out. All right, Maven. We're probably not going to be streaming for too much longer, anyways. I've only got like another 10 minutes left before I have to wrap it up. So, thanks for stopping by. I will see you later. Alright, then what else we got here? Oh wait, we don't need any of that. Yeah, I mean, there's not really time to do another side quest or anything, so honestly, I think I will just end the stream now. There's my start thinking about wrapping up the stream alarm. The Super Mario theme there. Yeah, so thanks everybody for stopping by. It was super fun. I will talk to you all later. Hopefully see you on another stream. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, same time. I'm going to be doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Also, thanks for that follow, Anameme. Like I said, I'll be doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic tomorrow, providing I can get that actually to be working on stream. I did a little test earlier, so it should work, but if it doesn't work, we'll play more Inquisition tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm also doing another stream, but that one's going to be 2 in the afternoon, U.S. Central Time. And for that one, I have not yet decided what game I'll be playing. I've got a couple suggestions on the Discord as to what I could be playing. I got the Discord link down below under the social medias tab on my Twitch page. But yeah, so I'll be back a few more times this week, and then with that said, I think I will wrap it up. So let's see. Alright, bye. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. It was super fun. I will see you all another time. Till then, stay classy.